And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, of course, still on the road, so no background yet, but we will be back to normal very, very soon. However, the show still goes on. Look, Liverpool back, of course, in action tomorrow as they take on Union Saint-Gilloise in the Europa League, match day 2. Another chance to get back to winning ways, of course, after losing at the weekend. Look, over the last 24 hours, the fallout has still continued with regards to the sort of VAR debacle that, of course, took place on Sunday. And in today's video, we are going to be touching upon it probably for the last time with regards to, how the fans are reacting to the sort of VAR audio. And yeah, just the kind of fallout from around it. We're also going to be going through a few other bits and pieces with regards to news in the Liverpool camp. Yeah, quite a few bits and pieces to discuss today. So let's start, of course, with what happened. Of course, I'm not going to go through what happened on Sunday, but everybody knows, mainly down to the sort of, there were so many issues that actually happened on Sunday, but the main issue, of course, was the offside goal for Luis Diaz, and since then, of course, Liverpool demanded that they did release the sort of audio transcripts. It was, and well, when we had a listen to it, it was just as bad as, probably even worse than I actually thought it was going to be. It was really messy. It clearly showcased the lack of communication structures, and this needs to be put right going forward. It really, really does. Liverpool aren't going to be able to get these 3 points back, which is a massive blow in itself. They're not going to be able to replay the game, as some people have tried to say, but nothing's going to happen with regards to it. But what needs to happen, of course, is this situation with regards to VAR needs to be amended, and they need to use this moment and this breakdown of communication, this absolute shit show, sorry for my language, to make sure that this doesn't happen again going forward. And unfortunately, Liverpool had to be the sort of team that lost out for them to actually maybe have a conversation with regards to it and make sure that this gets sorted going forward. But yeah, as I said, it was a real bad, and as I said, Liverpool fans are all real saying the same, to be honest, just saying it's a shit show. Basically just saying that the communication was horrendous, and everyone kind of shares the same thing. No one's really saying anything different, but yeah, it was a real bad moment for the referees, and those two, of course, that were responsible are now, of course, going to be relieved of their duties this weekend as more sort of investigations and stuff that go further into, not investigations, of course, but more happens around with regards to the situation, and yeah, they're not going to be on duty this weekend. So yeah, they're going to be off. In other news though, guys, as I said, for Liverpool's sake, as I said, they need to move forward. Around the same time as the VAR audio thing was released, it was also revealed that Liverpool's appeal for Curtis Jones' suspension for his red card was rejected. So he is now going to serve a 3-match ban, and it's going to be a long time now until Liverpool really do see Curtis Jones. I brought you the news yesterday that Cody Gakpo would be out for several weeks, which of course is unfortunate in itself. Cody Gakpo, a key player, been showing, always had a bright start to life since joining in January, been quite reliable as well. And I've always lauded the Liverpool front or attacking options. I do think every single player adds something different in players, and as I said, there's a strength and depth with regards to it. However, now with the big man injured, yeah, that is a huge blow. But now Curtis Jones also coming into the team this year, again, he's kind of cemented himself as one of the 3 midfielders that Jurgen Klopp is going to be going through to this season. It's either Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones, and McAllister that start week in and week out. So again, that's a big blow in itself, of course, that Curtis Jones is now going to be missing. VAR, with regards to that situation, I can see why it was given as a red card. Of course I can. And it's one of them that you wouldn't be surprised if it was yellow. You wouldn't be surprised if it was a red. But my problem was when VAR called the referee over to go have a look at it, we could see the actual image that he was seeing, and it was literally just the still image of him hitting his ankle. You can make any challenge look really bad if you want to, and that's a situation that needs to be amended as well, because it just made it look real bad. If you're going to have a look at it, and as I said, I'm not opposing that it was a red card, if you're going to make him have a little look at it, or have this second look as they talk about, show the full thing in real time. If you show him it in real time, then he can have that second decision. But as people are saying now with VAR, I think we've seen it on Monday Night Football, that it's not that. They're basically saying why you've made a mistake. They bring them over there to say, oh, this is why you've made a mistake, and then they do it like that. So it is very, very unfortunate that's how they do it, because it's not making the referee decision. So the decision's already made up for the referee. However, Liverpool felt to appeal it. I did feel it probably wouldn't get overturned. It hasn't, and now he's going to serve a 3-game match suspension, which is going to be quite a long time, as I've stated before. The Premier League, there's one more Premier League game happening this weekend, so that'll be one of them. Then there's a 2-week international break. Then following that, there'll be another 2 games. So it might be a little while actually until you see Curtis Jones in the park again, which is a shame. Probably in the Europa League, of course, that he'll come back, or will play a part in the Europa League, but certainly in the Premier League he's made a real good impact within this Liverpool side, and yeah, it will be a huge blow. However, it gives an opportunity for other midfielders to come in. Look, there's Endo, there's Gravenberch to showcase what they've got, Harvey Elliott, and all the rest of it. So there is a bit of strength and depth there, but definitely a blow going forward. I think Curtis Jones has been fantastic so far this season. Certainly a player that splits people's opinions with regards to the Liverpool space. As I said, guys, the international break is coming up very, very soon. 2 must-win games for Liverpool, of course, Union Saint-Gilloise, then, of course, against Brighton in the Premier League. Continuing that fine form in the Europa League is a must, of course, to go up there. We've seen some upsets in the Champions League yesterday, of course, Galatasaray beating Manchester United, and Lens beating Arsenal, so it's important. Yeah, of course, don't want to get tripped up. And we've seen Lask before where they did take the lead earlier on. Hopefully, Liverpool can eradicate that, giving a goal lead away to the opposition. But as I said, international duty coming up very, very soon, which is... Again, I think you guys know my opinion on that. But some exciting news with regards to Ben Doak. Well, not so much. I think he should be getting a call up to the Scotland team now. However, hasn't. He's still kind of representing the under-21s. But the under-21s manager said that the main coach, Steve Clarke, has said his international call-up won't be too far away. I do like this Ben Doak trajectory. He's doing really, really well at the moment. And as a player that I do think has a bright future, firstly, for Liverpool. But next, of course, in line for Scotland. He'll likely start in that game against Union Saint-Gilloise in the Europa League. So yeah, games coming thick and fast. 2-week break very soon, which is a good news, I suppose, for Cody Gakpo. It gives a bit of time for him to rest up. Several weeks he's going to be out for. A bit of a blow. But yeah, that's all I've really got for you today, Liverpool fans. Just give me your final thoughts, though, on the sort of VAR debacle from the weekend. And what do you think needs to be done? Do you think anything will change going forward? And yeah, just let me know your thoughts on the situation with regards to that. Let me know your thoughts on the situation with regards to the Curtis Jones red card. Do you think it should have been overturned? Yes or no? And yeah, let me know your score predictions for the game on Thursday against Union Saint-Gilloise. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Push.